Hey, I'm Andrew Higgins. I'm 18 and I was born and raised right here in Calgary. I'm part of a family of 4, my mom, my dad, my sister, and me. I attend Calgary Christian School. I have since grade 1. I'm also a member of Foothills Alliance Church. I've been there pretty much my entire life. It's the best church. So, I guess we'll start in the beginning. Some of my earliest memories are from my old house. It's a pretty cool house. It's a lot smaller than the one I have now, but I loved it. Me and my friend Colin, who lived just right across the street, had some pretty good times climbing trees, hopping fences, pushing my sister out of treehouse windows. Good times like that, you know. As much as it is way behind me now, it's still a huge part of who I am today. So, I guess it was the summer between grade 7 and 8 that I was introduced to mountain biking by Ruben, and wow, that really changed my life. And it was through mountain biking that I was introduced to probably, right now, my biggest passion, which is filmmaking. Something that I want to pursue for the rest of my life and make a career out of. It defines me right now, you know? This is why I'm making this video, because that's who I am right now. I'm also really, really into music. This is my iPod. If you want to get to know more about me, just listen to this for 4 hours. Should give you a pretty good idea. By far, however, the biggest change for me in middle school was when I moved in grade 8. I used to live about 45 minutes from the school at Calgary Christian, and now I'm about 5. All my friends were within this 5-minute radius of my house now. It's crazy. So it was in grade 9 that I got myself a girlfriend. So that's who I was for 2 years. Had a huge impact on my life. Anyways, along rolled high school. Things changed, relationships changed, who I was really started to change. You know, high school, it's a time when you really start to identify who you are and build your identity. So that's what I was doing. I started a band. We're called Fall City Fall. We play like hardcore, I guess you would call it. I don't know, you might not really know what that means. Played a couple shows. It's pretty fun. I enjoy myself. I love those guys. I also started to realize what I excelled at and what I definitely did not excel at. So that impacted some of the decisions that I had to make through grade 11 and now grade 12, deciding what I might possibly do with my life. It's still, you know, still up in the air. You never really know. This year, I also met someone new. Her name's Kathleen. This is her here. She's kind of the best. So there you have it. That's kind of the chronological order of events, very summed up, for my life the past 18, 19 years. It's really hard to establish meaning in all this. Quite honestly, I don't really know if I've lived long enough to have one of those stories that you tell people and they're like, wow. And you're like, yeah, it changed my life. I don't think I've lived long enough to have one of those. But at the same time, every little thing that's happened to me has changed me all throughout my life. I guess, though, some of the most impactful things have been the experiences I had at a camp that I go to every summer. It's called Camp Camisole. It's a great place. Also, hiking trips with my dad up in the mountains and stuff like that. I have a huge passion for being outdoors, and I think that was largely due to the trips that me and him did. And then, of course, my friends. I don't think that on a day-to-day basis there's anything that influences you more than your friends, and it's the same with me. So there you go. That's a little bit about who I am, what I believe, stuff like that. There you have it.